Yep.
So this is a little different. It's not a book that I just read, but through like my teens and 20s, this is a book that I like consistently revisited. Um, no need for suspense, but it's the letters of Van Gogh, and these are the letters that. It's a beautiful illustration.
Awesome.
These are the letters that he wrote to his brother Theo.
Hmm.
They have it's sort of like a famous correspondence in the art world. Everyone knows Theo for a variety of reasons, but he would write to him like the most beautiful passages, unbelievably beautiful, and it could be things as simple as him going on a walk, and he'll talk about colors. He'll say, "Dear Theo, I saw the sky had the most amazing red." He'll like name these colors, and you kind of like picture them in your mind. And it's like, well, those are different colors than what I've seen. Like, the landscape had these blues and greens and grays. Like, for me, it's like motivational. Like I want to see the world. And actually, I'll start off by saying one of the reasons I wanted to do this is actually a book that was one of the main motivators to doing this book series.
Huh.
They're putting them on YouTube. The reason is Van Gogh was a failure, and every well, not every sense of the word, but from his perspective, he was poor, completely destitute. Um,
Failing love life.
yeah, I think he was sleeping with his cousin, maybe.
The whole ear thing.
Yeah, he like sliced off his ear, or kind of like a part of it. It was a mental institution. Um, and anyway, like the way that it kind of like relates to me is like he was so driven. There's you can kind of say like there's no reason for him to have the drive that he did. There was no, other than his brother, there was really no support system that he had. No one was buying his paintings. No one liked him, and yet he did it. He was one of the most for the slice of time that he was painting, just short, maybe like the last 4 years of his life. He produced hundreds of paintings,
Yeah.
hundreds, and it was like at a rate. Who's that?
Bridget.
Bridget.
I think it said Bridget.
I don't know if I know a Bridget. Um,
I'll have to call Bridget back.
I don't know a Bridget.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Do I? Hi, Bridget. What are they saying? Yeah, he was just producing things at this staggering rate.
So,
And for me, it was like, I'm gonna do this book thing. Like, I don't really know how it's gonna go. And if Vincent Van Gogh can have that, like, I'm no, there's no reason to even compare me to him in that sense. Like, I have a great support system as far as
sure.
friends and social media and family and things like that. But like I knew full well that these YouTube videos were not going to go well. Like I had to just start doing them and making bad videos to learn how to improve and get better, and hopefully like this video is better than the very first one I put up, and hopefully I'm acting more naturally and things like that. In any event, I guess that's more like personal things. But he was also an avid reader, so he would talk about these French writers that he liked a lot. He was a big fan of Emile Zola.
And did he put this in the letters?
Yeah, he would tell his brother, like, "Hey, I just read this book," and he would kind of do these very informal book reviews,
Oh, cool.
telling them that he liked them or whatever. There's a book that he kind of described as like his Bible, the way that someone would say like, "This is my Bible of something," is a book. It's a biography of Millet or Millet. He's a painter.
Okay.
Um, I've looked into it. I've never managed to find a way of getting a copy of it. I'd be really interested too. But a lot of books that like I've gone on to read, like books by like Henri de Balzac. He likes Baudelaire, Charles Baudelaire, and like some of English writers as well.
Did he talk about other painters?
Yeah, yeah, Millet was a painter.
Okay.
Corbeau. Then a lot of like the contemporaries, like maybe it could be like Cézanne and Gauguin, Monet, Manet, Pissarro. And then, yeah.
I'm sorry. Did Theo respond in this book?
I'm so glad you brought that up.
Okay.
So this gives you a really good idea, and it's totally hidden. You have to kind of think about what you have. So this is like a selection, but they have like the majority of Van Gogh's letters.
Okay.
They don't have any of Theo's letters, or basically.
Whoa.
What that means is, for their relationship, Theo saved all of Van Gogh's letters. Van Gogh basically threw his brother's letters in the trash. And as you read it, you know that there's a correspondence.
Okay.
It's not just a madman sending off these letters. They had a good relationship. But Theo would read it and go like, whatever he thought, but at the very least, like, this is for my brother, and it's worth keeping. And like, there's a lot of different talk about why Van Gogh was like so disliked. Like, was he an alcoholic and a drug abuser? Well, actually, he was.
Right.
He was drinking turpentine.
Yeah.
Crazy things. Was he mentally ill? Like,
right.
Before diagnostics were either improved or more readily available. It's kind of mean, but like, I do like the idea of like a major reason why someone like him might be so disgruntled is that he's painting these paintings. So Van Gogh, he's painting Van Goghs.
Right.
And everyone hates his guts. Like, you'd think you might be in like a bad disposition. You're like, what do you guys think of a Starry Night? Get out of here, Vincent.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, just that alone, you'd think would like drive someone a little batty.
Right.
Like, like look at these peasants I painted, this beautiful sky.
He maintained this like beautiful view of the world almost, like you were describing with his letters. That's so sad.
I know, really sad.
That's so sad.
It's a terribly
He's like, can see the beauty in the world and people hate him.
Yeah, they hate his guts. They hate him.
Did he ever, in any of the letters, describe the pieces he was working on?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of it.
Okay.
Really, really interesting, and he was so enthusiastic. I should say, like, money plays a part a lot, where he's asking for his brother to send him money, and for the most part, he's kind of saying, I'm working on these great drawings, I'm working on these great paintings, but I need to get some art supplies, like I need to get new brushes, and I went to this place and they had these pigments, I'm so excited to get this new pigment. His brother's sending him all this money. And yeah, like hearing him talk about his own paintings is really something special, like a joy this
Yeah.
little thing that, if you imagine, so many artists, or just people in the world, like the people that have like kind of had posterity, where we do have like great works. There's a lot of people that we don't really know what they were thinking, and for as crazy as he was, uh, he's a phenomenal writer, just superb.
I wonder if that's maybe an attestation to him not being as crazy as he was portrayed to be. You know, I know he had
Right,
serious
yeah.
problems, but there's something in there that
There was something in there. Yeah, there was something in
maintained
that
him.
head and in those eyeballs. The way that he was able to like process the world around him and spit it back out in different ways. So painting, sure, but also writing out these like verbal pictures that you can still imagine and enjoy. Um, and you know, there's different emotions in it. You really get a sense of who he was, and he's the only reason is because he's the one conveying that.
Sure.
It's a really, really special book. Like for the longest time, like I would have this on my like bedstand. Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Nightstand.
Nightstand.
Same thing.
Bedstand. So I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Just you know, it's one of the books that's like really, really special to me. I've had a long history and lots of experiences going back to this book, and it's one of those things where it's always a treasure.
And he's very popular, like, so it might be a good book for people who are fans of his artwork to read and then maybe revisit his works.
Yeah.
New insight to him.
What do you think? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. So leave a comment if you would like. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.